And this week it's the indomitable Kia Sportage Hybrid. You know, when this car came out, it was love at first sight. Everything about it was perfect. It suited my needs. Kia said they realised that the looks might be a little bit polarising, but I thought they were lovely. There's still a tiger nose grille of sorts, but this is the base model SX Hybrid, so it only has LED projector headlights. The side, beautifully contoured, and the Hybrid gets fancy wheels. Around the back, the 7-year warranty, which Kia's really proud of, and that's probably one of the main reasons that Kia has risen to where it is today. Way ahead of its parent company, Hyundai. The new Kia badge, and look, some evidence that somebody has actually cleaned this car. But this is a manual affair. All the doors are manual. The locks are manual. And there's a lovely amount of interior space. And because this is a front wheel drive, there's a spare underneath, albeit a space saver. This seat is set for me and there's a bunch of room in the back. A cubby hole and a couple of outlets. And a center armrest with a couple of cup holders. The base model does get this cloth-ish upholstery, which has definitely got the feel of artificial texture about it. The top model has leather and a sort of an Alcantara-y looking fabric, but it's not Alcantara. Oh, this Sportage is lovely. The engine is so sweet. The driveline is just cooperative. Of course, it started in Eco again. I've got it up into Sport, and now it's in Smart. The 4-cylinder hybrid puts a decent 169 kilowatts and 350 newton meters to the road via a 6-speed automatic. This is a front-wheel drive only car. There is no all-wheel drive option as seen in the opposition like RAV4. The clever hybrid system stores excess power in a 37.5 kilogram, 1.4 kilowatt hour battery that lives under the back seats, allowing plenty of room for that space saver spare. As the week wore on, the fuel consumption dropped to around 5.5 litres per 100 kilometres. Although that is great, it is above the 4.9 litres per 100 kilometre promise on the glitzy website. The $45,950 Sportage SX HEV is around $50,552.25 drive away in New South Wales. For that price, I'd expect a fully digital dash, as seen in the opposition. $5.75 drive away should have an all-wheel drive option, as seen in RAV4. There are several things about this car I really like, not the least being the dashboard. You'll notice that although this looks like the curved dashboard of the more expensive one, it is in fact not the curved dashboard. Whoa, this guy's going fast. It took a while for it to decide that it was going to use a bit of extra oomph. I probably should have put it into Sport, my own fault. I can turn the smart steering on and the cruise control, and I was just using just now. Oh, it told me there was a car beside me. That guy changed lanes just as I was changing lanes. The Q Assist feature in Sportage is amazingly accurate. I was just using it before and it doesn't leave too much room between you and the car in front. And as I said outside, if I didn't know better, if I didn't know there was a model above this SX, I probably wouldn't care. Because the dash, although it's not a 12-inch LCD like this one, the guy's moved out of the way in front and now I'm picking up speed. Although it's not another 12-inch screen, it looks like a 12-inch screen. It seems like only yesterday I was having a conversation with the Kia product manager about having reverse sensors on cars, and and an actual screen instead of something that's just a little tiny LCD readout, little tiny one. And now, if you don't have air conditioning, power windows, CarPlay and a 12-inch screen, you're camping. Lovely Kia EV6 in front. The audio system in this car is reasonable-ish. So I'm going to wrap up on this rather lovely Kia Sportage. It is a vast improvement over previous generations, even the one that came immediately before this, which I already liked. Nonetheless, Sportage is a fabulous drive, and only the buyer can decide if it's really worth the money. The absence of wireless CarPlay and Android Auto could and should be rectified. Everything works wonderfully. There's no bings, no gongs, nothing's telling me what to do. The ADAS system is perfect and works every time without fail. The only thing I don't like is this, and that's Kia's two-way, when it's this, it's for air conditioning and climate. But if I want to control the radio and not use this button, then I've got to switch to navigation and audio controls, where that then becomes the power button. That's my only beef. It's the only beef I've ever had with this car. With a handsome exterior, a classy, well-designed interior, a 7-year warranty, and an impressive standard equipment list, Sportage Hybrid continues to be one of our favourite cars, period. So that's all this week from the Kia Sportage SX Hybrid. I love it, and there's not a thing apart from wireless CarPlay that I would improve. As always, hit like, leave a comment, and just over there to subscribe.